Hello everyone, welcome to AITech1.com YouTube channel. My name is Sumit and I'm here with my new video in Salesforce WCRM. And the topic for today's video is how to create stories using Einstein Discovery. So as all of you know that Einstein Discovery is known for its capabilities of to bringing the power of analytics, machine learning, and statistical analysis to help the businesses, to help the organizations to get important insight from their data quickly. So that's why Einstein Discovery kicks in, and creating a story in Einstein Discovery allows a quick, intelligent experience for business users by bringing visualization capability, as well as it will also help in finding the significant patterns and trends through the statistical testing. Or in other words, we can say that it helps an organization, or it helps us to understand the complex relationship between the variables and KPI. And in order to help with that, Einstein Discovery divides the analysis into three sections, and it allows us to capture the critical information related to what happened, why it happened, and what would happen next. And not only this, Einstein Discovery, the stories in Einstein Discovery, it also helps us to make predictions on the data sets. So let's begin and let's have a look how can we make a story in Einstein Analytics. And in order to do this, first of all, let me share my data set with you, that what data set I'm going to use. So as you can see, this is my Titanic data set. And in this Titanic data set, I got almost around 892 records. And out of 892 records in this data set, we got respective columns like passengers. These are the passenger ID, survived, whether this passenger gets survived, yes or no, passenger class, passenger name, their sex, age, and the siblings, the parts, the tickets, the fare, cabin, which the allotted cabin, and the embark. So these are the respective columns with almost 892 records. Now, what are we going to do here is we will be going to create a story. We'll be going to create a story on this respective data set. And in order to create a story, so the first thing we have to do is we need to get a Salesforce WCRM license, or a trial version will also work, especially the developer's account, which I have already acquired. And now what we'll do is we'll be going to upload this data in Einstein Analytics. So in my case, I have already uploaded. So let me share my Einstein WCRM instance with you. Now, as you can see, that's my Titanic data set. This is the Titanic data set for the same data set which for the Excel file which I've demonstrated you just now. And in this Titanic data set, if I'll just explore, let's try to explore this data set. So as you can see, there are almost 891 records. And in 891 records, if I'll just try to explore this, I can just figure it out that the number of passengers survived based on the sex. So as you can see, the male passengers, the total number of records for male passengers are 577 and 314 for female. And if I'll just say survive, so yes and no, and I can further explore this with based on sex. So as you can see, so the chances of surviving the female passenger is more, or you can say high, greater than as comparative to males. In same manner, we can further explore this. I can just switch this based on the siblings. If we have the siblings, so I'll just go to passenger class, P class. So that's the passenger class we got. There are three classes: class 1, class 2, class 3, and we got the maximum number of passengers are from the class 3. So we consider them as the lower class, and the highest passengers are from class 1. That's a class 1 passenger. That's the highest passengers we have. You can see that. Now our objective is to create a story on this Titanic data set. So let's see how to create a story on this Titanic data set using Einstein Discovery. And for this, we can use it directly. So I can directly click on create story. And when I click on create story, so the question is that what exactly we would like to explore, which field we would like to analyze. So I just want to analyze the survival. I just want to analyze whether the passenger will get survived or not. So what's the maximum number of passengers get survive, and what's the probability of surviving a passenger once we add a data in, once we add a new data, what's the probability, what's the prediction of surviving, that we'll be going to see. And so I just want to maximize this. The story name is Titanic data set story, and I'm going to create this in shared app. And let's move to next step, that is story type. Now here we have two types of stories we can create. Either we can go with insight only for faster analysis, and for complete analysis we can go for insight and predictions. So for quickly find the descriptive insights and evaluate, we can go with the insights only, but we want to make some predictions, so therefore we'll go with complete analysis for insight and prediction. So I'm just selecting the second option and click on setup option. Now this third step is to select the field. So basically, what fields are we going to select? So Einstein will automatically select the fields that are most relevant to the goals, or it gives us an opportunity that we can manually select the field. So I'm going with the default option, that is the automated one, and I simply click on automated and click on create story. So I select this option and click on create story. Now when I click on create story, so Einstein Analytics will automatically analyze the trend based on the data sets we have. Okay, so based on the past data, based on the previous data, based on the existing data sets we have, it will perform the analysis, and it will do the calculations, and it will run the logics in backend and create charts and graphs based on that. So it will take few minutes, depends on the number of records we have. If we have huge number of records, so definitely it will take time. But in our case, we don't have that much number of records, so it won't take much time. It will hardly take few minutes to complete up. So let it finish. So see, as you can see, it's conducting the statistical text test. So basically these statistical text test will be done based on machine learning. Now, as you can see, the insights has been created. So we get three options: insight and prediction. So if I'll just, let's try to explore this story, what exactly this story wants to tell us. So the first is the insights. Insight means that why it happened. So why it happened. And now as you can see, so the first of all, the field which is influencing more on this, more on the survival, that is the sex rate. That is the maximum is 29.25%, and the least is the age, that is the 1.81%. So this can be changed as on require. These can be changed. We can remove the, while select, if we want to remove the, if you want to remove this field, so what we can do, we can recreate the story, we can edit the story and remove the field, or this we can remove that field. So from the number of fields, instead of automated, we can select the fields we would like to analyze, or based on that which we would like to analyze. Now as you can see, total is 889 records. The average survive is 38.25. Now the best thing about story is basically it will do analysis on almost all the fields, all the variables which is created here. Now as you can see, when does survive yes occurs the most. So when the passenger class is 1 and the sex is female, you can see there's a survival rate is 96.74%. And when does the survival occurs the least? When the fare is this one and the embarked is S. So the least one, the least survival, and the maximum survival is when the passenger class is 3 and the sex is female. Least survival. Now, if I just scroll down, we can see survive yes by sex, and you can see the female survival is above than average. The average is 38.25, which is already mentioned here. Average survival is 38.25. But as you can see, the female survival is much far better than average, and the male survival is less than the average. And here are the cases when survived yes was worse than the average. So we can just explore this more. When age is this and male does better. So we'll just try to explore this. And now as you can see, these are the fields, and the analysis has been done on all the fields, on all the passenger classes, where the sibling is 8, and so you can just keep on scrolling. And if I click on a particular field, we can just see the inside data based on that particular field. That is more significant. As you can see now, you can see I select fare, so it says survive yes by fare, the average is 38.25. And again, the survival of the passenger whose ticket is basically whose fare is 67.682512, their survival is met. And also, whenever we move our pointer on any of the bar, we can see there are total 67 records, and the count, sorry, the total is 67, count is 88, and the difference from average is this: survived percent is 76.14%, and the global average is 38.25%. Now, if I scroll down the top inside, we can see where the sibling is compared with the fare. Here we have the fare with, again comparing with the sibling is 5, fare is sibling there is 4, and the embarked is Q. So you can see a particular field, a particular variable is compared with almost all the fields. We have all other fields. So this is no, the one more thing we can do here is, let's suppose I'll just click on sex here, and I just want to analyze the female survival. So I click on female, and when I click on female, so as you can see, the female survival rate is 74.04%. Now in this 74.0, it's almost 35.79% versus average for all. Okay, so it's above than the average. Average is that, and it's above than average. Now, if I scroll down, we can see when sex is female, passenger class 2 and 1 do better. And we can do one thing. We can just try to, we can just scroll down, and we can check more. See, now these are insights. Then if you want to explore this, it says, why does this do better? So I click on why does this do better? And when we click on it, we can just get the more insightful data here. And right now it is only showing contributions to outcome, the drivers to survive, yes or no. But if I just minimize this, now as you can see, we can get more data. So if you want to see the detailed information about this chart, we have to zoom out. Okay, zoom out this, and then we will be able to see the data. We can see the complete information, and complete information can be done. We can preview the complete information. The sex is female, that is the 29. And when we move our pointer on this, we can see the more details about this. The impact is 29. The coefficient, all these parameters are from all these parameters will be coming from the machine learning functionalities, and the precluded sum, frequency, conditional frequency, precluded count, and so on. So like this way we can explore this. And the best thing is we can compare also. For example, if I want to compare female with male, so we can do comparison also. So female does better than male. We can just try to explore this as much as we can. So in this case, we can compare 2 or more fields with each other. 2 fields especially we can compare with each other. Now the next is the prediction one, and in prediction, I just want to make a prediction that if my fare is this, then if my fare is this, then what will be the survival rate? Now, for example, if I just select a fare, if my fare is this one, then I just check option. See, by default it is saying no, but if I just select fare, you can see, if your fare is between this to this, so it's difficult to survive. But if your fare is this to this, so it says that change your, it's basically it gives some suggestions also, top improvements. So we can select the improvements, we can change our fare so we can get the maximum survival. Now here the maximum survival is on this one, so I can change my fare to this, and we can get the survival. Survived, yes. Now in this case, along with fare, we would like to check with the siblings. If I have one sibling along with this, will I be able to survive? See, the survival is yes on this one. We can select only one option at a time. And if we have more than one siblings, yes, the survival is there. If we have more than this, so we can see. So basically, sibling is, and we select an option passenger class 3, and sex is. So as you can see here, the survival rate is less than, and we have to change this to female. So I'll just say change sex to female for the survival. And the top improvements is also says top improvements, and I'll just send this to select option. We can select because we have set the siblings. See this, less siblings, more survival rates. So actually the fields are affecting. Okay, the fields will be changing based on, see this, if I select class is 1 and no sibling, then the prediction is almost 95% survival. Got it? So that's the way we can make the predictions. Now, at the same time, this Einstein story, it also gives us some recommendations also. Recommendations like, for example, if you want to upgrade it more, so it can be more better. And it's saying that there are some duplicate values. We can remove those duplicates, or we can remove the buckets. See, apply the new buckets. We can change the bucket range, and based on the bucket range or according, okay. So based on the bucket range, so what happened, we can just select apply the new, click on apply new buckets and click on create new story. When we click on create new story, then what happened, it will again reanalyze the things based on the new selections we have made. See this, now this time it would be faster as compared to the previous last time, but obviously it will do the analysis again, and it will analyze the trends again and present the trend in the form of graph. It will recreate the graphs for us, especially the charts, and all the explanations will get recreated, and it will present the data in front of us. And once the data is analyzed and trend, we can make predictions, and that prediction can be deployed on a Salesforce object. So I hope you understand you got the complete understanding about the stories. So let's stop it here. So I'll just stop here, and in my next part I will be going to demonstrate you that how can we deploy the predictions, how can we deploy a model on a Salesforce object. So if you have some queries, you can post your queries in comment box. Don't forget to press the bell icon to get the latest update on the videos. If you have a customized training requirement, you can visit our website www.aitech1.com, or you can reach me out on the contact numbers given in the slide, or you can drop an email on support@aitech1.com. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day. Goodbye.